People likely, in my only perspective, might know what they're talking about, but they don't even know what clue. If you are know what you're talking about, then prove it. Cause you don't have no proof lesser than everybody else know if you're not pregnant with somebody else's child and you just making some wild assumptions that I don't even know what you're talking about. That's truly for everybody else's experiences. Like I'm saying, for many occasionally, people and families believe people did have a baby, but not everybody all think like that. Because people might make believe on situations how they say things. And the melodramatic nonsense, what you talking about, is something differently a topic by being pregnant with somebody else's child to say all these DNA tests and all that mess. Not everybody else is going to believe that. Only a person that has access to some people's cars already know what kind of pin they have and what type of number they have to their savings account or somebody else's lifestyle. You can't think that's going to work for everybody else when you know somebody. It might work, but it ain't going to work like some type of way. Not everybody else know each other like that. It's just like if you're doing two girls at the same time and you think that's going to be flying with everybody else, that's a loaf of baloney you might believe. Less than yourself. How it's just like how I know if you didn't screw nobody else lesser than somebody differently. Cause you could be telling somebody differently. Cause the way if I would have told my parents differently, I would have had you. I would have been cool with it. But the way when people be telling you something differently is the whole opposite of the whole thing. I figured that much when people say a lot of things. It's gonna be a little bit like people will be telling you that's your child. Not really. Do you really think everybody else is gonna buy that? People might think they think that's gonna happen, but not gonna work with everybody else. You might think that work into your favor, but not everybody else is gonna be all talkative. Cause you're not gonna get close to me and think that's gonna work for everybody else. I'm telling you, in my only respect of the same way, that's just like tell you right now I had sex with somebody with a DNA test and tell them to figure speech. That's your child right there. It can't be all true. I would have known if I would have had sex, and I would have known if it was on my cell phone, lesser than people will be screwing with other people around in public. I wouldn't know if I would have done it, because I don't recall nothing. If I recall, I recall. But if I don't recall, you got some wrong dude or wrong person, or you just making make believes.